Welcome, thank you for joining. My name is Agi and it's my honor to guide you through this next hour or so of the practice. I can't really promise if it's going to be 45 minutes or an hour because I would like to guide you into Savasana, but then close the practice and you're welcome to stay as long as you need to rest it at the end. So this is practice number 3 of the exploration on the base chakra. We continue to build relationship and applying Moola Bandha, the root lock, to in asana postures. So if you really just the first time exploring chakra focused Hatha yoga and not really sure what is Moola Bandha, what is the base chakra, well, invite you to check out video 1 and 2, get familiar with some of the phrases and applications of these profound mudras, bandhas, the chant, mantra, and come back to this practice. Also, we're starting with meditation. So it's about a 10-minute or so awareness, mindfulness on the chakras with applying the bandha. So invite you to check in, and if you feel like your body is kind of restless or your mind, you need movement before meditation, then skip forward and come back to the meditation part. So let's begin. Come to a comfortable seated posture. In easy posture, I'm sitting on meditation cushion. You could use a block or books. Also, if your kneeling is more appropriate, then take that posture, and you could sit on a chair. What's important in a seated posture to have the spine tall. So we're not rounding, not over-efforting and arching, just right, finding that position, connect with the sit bones on your support. And then feel the back body just being tall, expansive. Shoulders relaxed, hands are on the knees, no need any mudra just yet. Eyes can be gently closed, or softening the gaze down towards the ground. So let's start with checking in what is happening inside. Just inquire, how do I feel in this moment? In the body, in the mind. Maybe noticing the sensations, feelings. Just merely acknowledging that these are the waves of this moment. And then moving on, let's take a mudra, Kriya mudra through the hands. So thumb and index finger touching, the rest of the fingers extended, back of the hand resting on the lap or the knees. So you're active with the mudra, connect with the posture, check in, anchor down through the sit bones, lift through the top of the head. Imagine the spine like pearls, stacked on each other. And feel the chin, the jaw, the bottom jaw is like parallel to the ground. So here you can feel the back of the neck. I'm gonna align it with the rest of the spine. So maybe need to move the chin towards the chest just to feel lengthening the back of the neck. Just checking in this postural alignment to enhance focus and concentration. inviting the energies to flow. And connect for now with the top of your head. And sweep your kind attention across the body. Noticing if there's any muscle activation, tension across the face. Might be around the eyes, the cheeks or the jaws. Create some softness. Just be at ease. And continuing to the shoulders, along the arms. Keeping the mudra active with the hands. It's a quick sweep. Front body, relax chest and belly. Feeling grounded through the hips, down the legs, all the way to the toes. Then make a U-turn, come back up, feel the knees, the hip joint, the sit bones. Find the tailbone. Continue with body scan along the chakras. So connecting with each chakra, front of the tailbone, if you like to visualize a red orb, the base chakra Mooladhara. Inhale and shift your attention up, above, front of the sacrum, the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, orange, orb of energy. The center of that energy is connecting and linking above with the navel chakra. Or shift your awareness as you breathe in. Behind the navel, front of the spine, color yellow, Manipura. With your next inhale, travel up to the heart space, color green, pink, Hatha. Breathe in, shift your attention to the throat center, Vishuddhi. Visualize, imagine that blue energy vortex. Take a breath in, slide your attention up to the center of your brain or the space between the eyebrows for third eye. Ajna chakra, the violet color surrounds, enveloping this center. And another inhale to move and shift to the crown chakra, top of the head or above it, Sahasrara, color white, bright white, consciousness, flowing the energy from top of the head down to the base. So bathe your awareness into the top of the head, the crown chakra. Take a drop. Imagine as a gift, you're taking a drop of this energy. And while exhaling, bring that drop into the third eye. Take a breath in here. While exhaling, travel down to Vishuddhi, the throat chakra. Inhale here. Exhale, come to heart space. With the next exhale, move down to navel. Following, moving down to sacral. And arriving to base chakra, Moola Bandha. And continue staying in this area, front of the tailbone. Synchronizing the breath together, invite you to exhale completely, starting our pranayama practice. Breathing in, feel the expansion as you relax the belly with the diaphragm, the ribs, filling up, taking a breath slightly deeper than you have before. And exhale, send the breath out, guide. Bring your attention to the center of Moola Bandha. Breathing in, filling up, and imagine this chakra expanding, surrounding the space around you. Exhale and shift your attention to the center of the base. So keep moving your attention as you breathe in, filling up and expanding. Expand your attention around and with Moola Bandha. While exhaling gradually, emptying the breath out, bringing attention to the center, back to front of the tailbone. Nice. 2 more rounds. Imagine, visualize this chakra is big. A beautiful red orb just surrounds the legs, front and back, the side. It's all starting from the center, expanding around, and you're aware of it on the top of the inhale. Exhale, and coming to the center. Adding to this, applying the bandha, Moola Bandha, lifting the pelvic floor. So breathing in, expand your awareness, sense the chakra. On top of the inhale, hold the breath in lightly, lift the pelvic floor, the center of the pelvic floor up. Hold the breath in, keep the mudra active. Then relaxing the mudra and the bandha. And send the breath out. Nice. Few more rounds like that. Breathing in. Top of the inhale, hold it lightly, lift the pelvic floor up. Be soft across the face and shoulders. And you feel ready, relax the bandha. Guide the breath out with control. Bring the navel to spine. Alright, 1 more round. Filling up, expand. When you feel like you're on top of your inhale, part the lips, take another sip of breath in. Apply the bandha, Moola Bandha, lift the pelvic floor, lift your energy up to the top of your head. Hold the breath in lightly, relax across the face, shoulders, legs. Hold. Feel the energy rising within. Before exhaling, relaxing the bandha. When you're ready, guide the breath out. And simply invite the natural flow of each breath just to return. Tune in. Open your attention to the whole body. Check in. Sink into that stillness. The silence within. Nice. So inviting, releasing the mudra. Maybe starting with some head rolls or neck stretches. Starting and continue with movement that needs at this time stretching. You can still keep the eyes closed as you release the legs if you haven't already. Great. Whether you have the legs straight or start to open the eyes, might like to do a few rounds of windshield wiper through the legs. When the knees dropping to one side, the head turns the other way. Great. Just a few of these. Cool. So we're ready to move. Great, so take the support around. Might use a block today. If you have no block available, take a few books. All right, so setting up for tabletop posture, so the hands are coming closer to the top of the mat. Spread the fingers and feel the heel of the hand and the tip of your fingers really pressed into the mat, without over-efforting, but receiving and sensing the palm of the hand, the center lifting up. So you're like cupping the ground. If you pay attention to the knees, under the hips, toes tracking back, check onto the back body, bring the navel up, pay attention to the space between the shoulder blades. If your chest is collapsed forward, then lift as you're paying attention to the back of the heart, lift it up towards and in between the shoulder blades, aligning the back of the neck, looking softly forward. Here we extend the right leg back, so gently shift your weight onto the left side, extend the right leg back, toes tracking towards the knee. Breathe in here. Exhale, bring knee to elbow, shift your weight forward. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, come forward. Nice, breathe in, expand back. Exhale, lift that knee a little higher. Come onto your fingertips, stepping forward, the outside edge of your mat. Here you can come onto fingertips, just simply breathing in, rocking forward. Exhale, send the hips back, around the back. It's kind of like a cat and cow movement in a low lunge variation. So you're sending the hips back, might like to round, chin to chest, breathing in, feel the back body rising up through the crown. One more time. Great. Come forward, firmly planting the left hand on the mat. You could be on the fist as well. So tucking the back toes under and lift the knee up. If this is not available, maybe you like to take a block. Yes. That could help with twisting towards the right side. So twist, keeping the hips facing forward, looking up towards the ceiling, level the shoulders, reach with the top fingers. Nice, breathe here. So strengthening the legs and the spine, focusing on the colon and kidneys. Take that top hand down. So these are the parts of the body that we're working with. Lift the hips up, step back to plank. Realign, look forward, hug the navel in. Just feel the plank pose. Exhale, take the knees down, reset your tabletop. And continue with a few rounds of cat and cow. Lifting the tailbone up, sweep the heart forward, lift the head. Tuck the tailbone under, round the back, chin to chest. 2 more. Feeling into each chakra as rocking. Or maybe it's more like a wave washing through with the awareness from top to bottom and bottom to top. Nice. So come back to tabletop, taking this flow to the left side. So shift weight onto the right. Extend left leg back, feel it, level it. Breathe in here. Exhale. Knee to elbow, come forward. Wonderful. 2 more rounds. So slowly coming forward. Inhale back. This time stepping forward. Might like to come onto the left fingertip, step the left foot far to the edge, maybe turn the toes out to the side for stability. Breathing in, rock forward. Exhale back. We're slowly starting to feel the heat within the body, right? Warming up the joints, the muscles. Getting ready for the asana practice. Great. So last one here, come forward. Plant the right hand down, tuck the back toes under, lift the knee. Other option would be knee down. And when you're ready, twist over to the left side, looking up. Option also to look down. So yeah, finding a comfortable way to be, but strong and steady. Stable body, calm mind, easy breath. Take that top hand down, lift the hips up, step back to plank. We stay in plank pose, pushing forward lightly on the toes, navel hugged in, looking forward. Breathe in here. While exhaling, take the knees down, track the elbows towards the ribs, chest and chin down, 8 points to the ground, and breathe in, slide your body forward, cobra, shoulders away, push the hands on, navel up, find that down dog. Great, here we could pedal the feet in down dog. And that was a connective flow. So pedal the feet a few times in down dog, feel this posture. And bend the knees, take it down onto your mat, sweep the hands, come onto heels in Vajrasana, roll the shoulders, the wrist out. I like to offer some variation. This connective flow this is 4 postures. From plank, we're moving to 8 points to the ground. Then sliding forward to cobra and back up to down dog. Strengthening the hands, the fine joints and muscles in the fingers and hands, wrists, elbows and shoulders. Also generating heat and energy in the body. Really lovely to connective flow between postures. So, a variation would be is from tabletop posture, just taking the hands a little bit forward. So this could be a plank position while the navel is hugged up towards the spine. Then shifting the weight forward kind of like lowering down, loading the hands, pushing the mat away. Then sliding a little more to like a floating up dog would be a cobra posture. Could be pushing back to child's pose for down dog. Nice. So easy variation. If the hands, the wrists are having a hard time, maybe explore coming onto the elbows. Yeah. So from plank pose, you may slide a little forward, lift the hips up a little higher, then come into swings pose to your cobra. And down dog would be a dolphin posture. Yes. So make it your own, work with what's here, and gradually building strength to work with the full connective flow. All right, so let's do 3. Come on onto your plank, looking forward, rise to the toes, lift the navel up, breathe in here. Exhale, knee, chest and chin down. Core is strong, looking softly forward, breathe in, slide a little forward, shoulders away, look up. Continue, down dog. Exhale. Inhale, rock forward, so let's make it like a flow. Exhale, knee, chest, chin down. Breathe in, cobra. Find that down dog. Great. Last round. Paying attention to the elbows, tracking close to the body. When you're in down dog, feet about hip-width apart or lightly wider. Heels are tracking down, active with the hands, lifting the hips up, but no need to arch the back. Moving on, looking top of your mat, tippy toe. So keep the hips higher and higher as you stepping slowly forward. Yeah, find all the way to the top of your mat. Feet about hip-width apart to measure it. 2 fists between the big toes. Nice. Breathing in, halfway lift, think about the back body lengthen. Exhale, fold forward and down. Softness in the knees. Dangle the head. Breathe in, rise. Halfway lift. Exhale into Uttanasana, fold forward, softness in the knees. Breathing in, halfway lift. Now holding the forward fold, option would be to take the elbows on the thighs, bend the knees and let the head hang. Other option could be coming forward all the way down. So softness in the knees, have a look at the toes, adjust them. Nicely spread. Maybe holding on to opposite elbows. Keep breathing here. Just let everything hang. All those pearls are receiving a stretch. The pearls are along the spine, elongating, lengthening. Nice. Slowly begin to bend the knees. Breathe in as you begin to rise up. Exhale halfway. And continue to breathe, rise up. Be aware. If you're feeling dizzy, get down to child's pose. Lovely. You could take a shoulder roll, maybe a head roll. Side to side. Want to create mountain pose. So connect with the ground, feel the feet, and just like with the hands in tabletop posture, now with the feet pressing the toes in, feel the heels, the center of the feet is, the arch is lifted. you receive that energy. Great. Softness in the knees. Create a nice container for the hips. Hug the glutes around. Bring the navel in and up. Shoulders down. Expand through the elbows, wrists and fingers down. Level the chin. Feel the back of the neck. Lifting through the crown of the head. These grounded feelings. The lower parts of the body. And can you sense the lightness in the chest and head? Connect with the breath. Start to breathe deeply. Apply that pranayama. Exhale completely. You begin to move. Breathe in. Sweep the arms forward and over the head. Breathe out, bend the knees, come to chair pose. Arms tracking back. Nice. 2 more. Breathe in, rise, lift. Breathe out, sweep, bend the knees, sink the hips down a little more. Notice how the body changes with the posture. Like for me, the right heel trying to lift up, right? And I'm noticing that. Cool. Now this time keep the hips down. Arms can come over the head or level with the shoulder. If that's not comfortable, keep the arms at the back. Find your variation in chair pose, Utkatasana. Reaching with the hands, fingers. Extend the elbows. Look up, sink the hips down. Smile. Feel the heat, the energy. Nice. One more breath, rise up. Take the hands to heart space while breathing out. Shift your weight onto the right foot. Come to tree pose. So left heel can be on the side, toes touching the ground, or lifting up to calf, or all the way up. So the bija sound for the base chakra is lam. So applying that, shift your awareness, ground through the leg. Find the tailbone, the base chakra. Exhale completely. Breathe in, sweep the arms out to the side, over the head. Exhale, chanting lam, lam, lam. Breathe in, sweep arms over the head. This time whisper lam, lam, lam. Last round. Silently chant. Great. Keep the hands on front of the heart. Release that left leg forward. And send it back to high lunge position. So right leg forward, left is back. Take the back heel down. Left toes pointing forward. In an angle, we want to move into warrior 2. So here we could take the right shoulder a little bit forward, just a line, and the back, left shoulder back. Extend the arm back and front. Sink the hips down, bend the front knee a little more. Or if we just take some movement here to really find that warrior 2. Inhale, lift the palms up, arms over the head, straight the front knee. Exhale, sink down. Create that warrior 2. Feel it. 2 more. Great. So we're arriving in Warrior 2, looking forward, soft gaze, applying Moola Bandha. So exhale completely. Breathe in. Hold the breath in, lift the pelvic floor up. Slight contraction. Release the bandha. Exhale, maybe sinking the hips a little down. Move into that posture. Nice. 2 more. Work with the breath. Inhale. Top of the inhale, lift the center of the pelvic floor. And release. Soften the pelvic floor. Exhale, guide the breath. Last round. Be your own teacher. You got this. Turn the front palm up, reverse the warrior, Parshva Virabhadrasana. Next exhale, straighten the front knee, slowly move to triangle pose. Bend the front knee, rise, transition to reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the knees, keep the soft bend there. Find the triangle pose. Last round. So think of these gentle movements between posture is like a flow to release and find a new variation. Moving in stages, staying in triangle pose. Here you lift and turn, look up, lifting or turning the left ribs up towards the ceiling, leveling the shoulders, reaching. The top hand can come onto the left hip. Bend the front knee, transition to side angle, Parshva Konasana. So here the elbow could stay on top of the thigh, expanding left arm over the head. Nice, looking forward over the fingers. Great. Breathe here. You might like to take the right hand down to the ground to deepen this posture. One more breath. Exhale, take the left hand down, pivot the back foot, frame the front leg. Inhale, lift the hips up, step back to plank. Find your connective flow. Knee, chest, chin down or other variations. And moving to downward facing dog. Great job. You may like to rest here or take child's pose, 2 breaths before moving on. Next inhale, looking forward, top of your mat, tippy toe, begin the journey to the top. Find a way to get there, feet apart, hip width apart, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Scoop the energy up and the knees rise. Hands to heart space. Find mountain pose. Soft gaze forward and up. Steady the heart with steady the breath. We continue to steady the heart rate with gentle movement. Breathe in, follow, take the arms over the head. Bend the knees, come to chair pose. Steady breath, steady mind. Rise. 2 more. Here we're staying in chair pose. Arms can be tracked at the back, leveled with the shoulder, or arms over the head. I like to look forward and up, reaching. Inner thighs are getting active, grounding through the legs. Think about that big base chakra, stability, grounding, presence. Nice. Big breath in to rise. Arch back. Exhale, hands to heart space. This time shifting your weight to your left, right foot, setting up for three. Take the variation. Nice. Staying active with the leg, the glutes, softly gazing forward. Once you feel stable and ready, let's synchronize our breath. Exhale completely. Breathe in, arms over the head. Lam, lam, lam. Lam, lam, lam. Lovely. Settle in and move. Release that right leg and send it back. So I'm just changing position here. So this time right leg back, the left is at the front. Nice. Back heel tracking down, toes pointing in an angle forward. So here we create a nice bend in the front knee. You can always ease out of it, okay? So this time, left shoulder pointing where the left knee goes, and the right shoulder wheel back, right? So we have the openness from the hips, nice expanding through the chest. Easy to breathe, nice on it. So let's continue flowing, breathing in, arms over the head. Exhale, come down. Just feel this posture. If the stance is too big, you may like to shorten. So moving the back foot a little bit forward. Yeah? If it's not enough, you will feel it. Like the sensations is like, it's too easy, right? So staying in warrior 2, looking forward. Applying the bandha here, so synchronize the breath again with me. Exhale completely. Breathe in, feel the diaphragm, ribs expanding, lifting, filling up. Then apply the bandha, Moola Bandha, lift the pelvic floor. Relax the bandha, exhale. So we're not trying to hold the breath here, over efforting. Breathing in. And on the top of the inhale, just simply lift the bandha, activate. Then relax the bandha and send the breath out. So learning to be active and relax. The same in a flow. One more round. And turn the front palm up, create that reverse warrior, transition. Straighten the front knee, breathe out, find triangle posture. Bend the knee, rise, breathe in. Let the breath lift you. Move gracefully from reverse warrior to triangle. Last round. Nice. Staying in triangle posture, find a way. The top hand can stay on the hip or expand and Level the shoulders, looking up, reaching with the fingers. Lovely. Any variation that you might like to take. Anyway, it's time to take the top hand on the right hip and the left knee. Take the left elbow on top. Options to stay here or take the hand down. Extend the right arm over the head, be long. Yes, feel the back heel pushed onto the ground. Reaching with the fingers, looking forward. Strong legs, long spine. One more breath. Exhale, take the hand down, pivot the back foot, frame the front, lift the hips up, step back to plank, made it to the last connective flow. Push back to child's pose, well-earned child's pose. Knees can be together, arms by the side, forehead on the ground. Option 2, knees in an angle out, pointing, big toes touching, arms can come forward, same, forehead down. On the mat, find the variation that suits you. 3 rounds of breath to cool down, to regulate the breath, the heart rate. Child's pose also massages, invigorating the organs as well. Improve circulation. Next inhale, lift the head and chest up, rise to kneeling. Moving on to our Kriya practice. So I like to demo a few rounds. So here you could take a shoulder roll if you like to just expand back. Any stretch you may need, just take it now and have a look. So the Kriya is to starting point, legs out front. I'll leave the right leg forward and the left leg, left heel tucked under the buttocks. Yeah? So I'm sitting on a heel, right leg extended, softness in the knee. Long spine, breathing in here, arms by the side, exhale, leaning forward, keeping the back straight. Inhale, come up, exhale, forward. So I understand this could be a strong way to set up, yeah, very intense instead, like not just strong, but could be intense, especially the knees. So option is to have the, rather than sitting on the heel, maybe have that left heel out to the side. Sitting on a pillow as well to support the hips. And begin the journey. Another option would be taking the left heel in, like we did in not chair pose, tree pose. So this is a Janu Shirshasana variation. Yes, and then moving forward like that. Okay, the knee can be bent, just so make it more accessible. Yeah, find a variation that you feel comfortable with. So right leg extended, the left either tucked by your side, you're sitting on it, or creating the tree pose variation. Okay, so easy. We'll here for a minute, starting now. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, leaning forward, hinge from the hips. Lovely. Breathe in, lengthen, straight up. Exhale, forward. Now connect with the breath in a way where you know, and maybe adding counting, evening the inhale with the exhale. So if you're breathing in for 3 or 4, then exhale, same length. Notice the stillness between each breath. Also paying attention to the sensations in the body, no pain at all. Nice job. 5 more seconds to be here. Then rise up. Release the leg. Straight. Come to Dandasana. Shuffle the weight. Find the sit bones on the mat. This time left leg extended. Right tucks under or by your side. Nice. So keep the softness in the knee, the toes, tracking towards to the back. Hands can be by your side, straight spine. Exhale forward, starting now. The Kriya is the action. Cultivate, activate the balance. This Kriya working with the base chakra. So send your attention to the tailbone as well. Be aware. So halfway there. Ten more seconds, one round of breath. And slowly rise back, release the leg. So we're taking this another step further in seated forward fold. If you haven't used a pillow or a cushion, you might like to. So set up, wiggle forward. So we want to create kind of a dog tilt for the tailbone. So if you think about the doggy, you know, the tailbone is lifted up. So without much force, shuffle the weight around. Think about the sacrum, the tailbone pointing lightly up. Softness in the knees, toes tracking back like you wanna inviting the heels to move forward while the toes tracking up, right? That's nice rounded way. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, move forward from the hips. Keep the spine, the back body tall. Inhale, lift, just for another minute. Now, Kriya practices about 2 minutes on each side. Just as a practice, focusing on for one round, 1 minute each. Once you feel comfortable, you may like to pause the video and set your time. 2 minutes on the right, 2 minutes left, 2 minutes for both legs at long. Great. Next time you fold forward, so let's stay in Paschimottanasana. Invite the hands onto the shin or holding onto the big toes, shuffle around. Inhale, lift the upper back and head up. Exhale, fold forward. You may like to round the upper back and head down. Just stay in this seated forward fold. It's a great stretch for the back body, nice release for the legs, lower back, middle back, upper back, the neck. Breathe into the back of the heart. Feel the shoulder blades expanding as you breathe in, softening down as you breathe out. Release the hold. Notice the hands. Breathe and lift the head, chest up, use the hands to push up, sit up to Dandasana. Tune in, notice the shift. We continue to be present with the body, transitioning to Savasana, lying on your mat. If you have a pillow to support the back of the head, use it. Maybe a bolster for the knees, or just simply, the most simple way, just lie down on your mat. Take the next 5-10 minutes to just be with the rise and fall of the belly. And repeating affirmation throughout the exhale, like I am grounded. So breathing in, feel that base chakra expanding. Exhale and plant that affirmation in the center, I am grounded. Next inhale to expand, I am secure. As you breathe out, repeat that affirmation. I am present. I am safe. Continue to repeat affirmations that align with you as you tune in, relaxing. And just resting, continue to be, and closing the practice. So namaste. Enjoy your rest, your day and week ahead.